Okay, so are you ready to dive into this whole Ikigai thing?
Yeah, I think it's really fascinating.
Yeah, it's like this Japanese secret to like loving a long and happy life.
Exactly. And we're going to be looking at this book.
Ikigai, the Japanese secret to a long and happy life.
That's the one by
Yeah.
Hector Garcia and Francesc Miralles.
Yeah, and you gave me some really cool excerpts to look at beforehand.
Yeah.
I'm ready to like unpack it all.
Awesome.
Like what is this Ikigai thing all about?
Well, it's like, everyone wants to know like how to live a long and happy life, right?
Yeah.
And the Japanese, particularly in Okinawa, they seem to have figured it out. And one of their secrets is this concept of Ikigai.
Okay.
And it's not just like, about being happy. It's deeper than that. It's
Well,
like having this really strong sense of purpose, a reason to get up in the morning, a reason to exist.
okay, so it's like more than just like enjoying your work or your hobbies.
So way more. And the book has this really great analogy. They talk about this Venn diagram with 4 overlapping circles.
Okay, I like visuals.
Right. So one circle is what you love.
Okay.
Another's what you're good at. Another's what the world needs.
Okay.
And the last one is what you can get paid for.
Got it.
And right smack dab in the middle where all those circles overlap, that's your Ikigai.
Oh, that's cool. I see. So it's kind of like this like sweet spot.
Exactly. It's where your passions and talents and values kind of all come together.
Okay, so it's not some like mystical out there thing.
No, not at all.
It's like pretty practical.
Very practical.
Right.
Like a roadmap to a more fulfilling life.
But I do have to ask, like, all these centenarians in Okinawa,
Right.
like they've got this strong Ikigai. But is that just a coincidence?
It's a great question.
Or, is there like a real link to like living longer?
Well, that's what's really interesting. The book actually talks about studies that show that having a sense of purpose, it actually impacts you physically. Wow.
Like it can actually lower your stress levels.
Really?
Yeah. It can boost your immune system. Some studies even suggest it's good for your heart.
That's amazing.
It makes sense, right? If you're excited about life, you probably take better care of yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
You're more likely to eat well, exercise,
Yeah.
and just generally be more mindful.
So it's not like a guarantee of like a super long life,
Right. Of course not.
but it definitely sounds like it can help.
Absolutely. Like if you're feeling good mentally and emotionally,
Yeah.
it definitely helps you physically as well.
Well, so, okay, the book also says that you can actually, find your Ikigai.
Yeah.
Like it's not something that you're just born with.
Exactly. It's a journey.
Okay.
And the book talks about like different techniques you can use to kind of uncover it.
Okay, so what kind of techniques?
Well, one thing they highlight is creating something they call a life purpose statement.
Which is basically you sit down, you really think about your values, what are you passionate about, what are your skills,
Okay.
and you try and put it all together in this like concise statement that kind of captures like what you're here to do.
I see.
Like what's your unique contribution to the world?
Okay, like a mission statement.
Yeah, exactly. It's like having this personal mission statement that can guide,
Yeah, like a guiding principle for all the decisions you make.
Exactly.
But okay, so like what if you're kind of like me and you have like a million different passions?
Yeah.
Like can you have more than one Ikigai?
Oh, absolutely. That's the beauty of it. It's not like this one fixed thing.
Oh, okay.
It can change and evolve as you do.
Okay.
Like you might have this core Ikigai,
Yeah.
but then you can also have these smaller, kind of more specific Ikigai that are related to like different parts of your life.
Oh, that makes sense.
Like one for your family, one for your hobbies or your work.
Yeah, like I.
So it's really fluid.
Okay, that's a relief. Because I was starting to get a little overwhelmed. Like, how am I going to find this one thing?
Yeah.
So it's more about like just finding things that give you that sense of purpose.
Exactly.
And it could be different things at different times in your life.
Absolutely.
This is so cool. Ikigai, it's not just some far out, Eastern philosophy thing.
Right.
It's like something that everyone can use
I think so too.
to find more meaning and purpose in their lives, no matter where they are or what they do.
Totally.
And, for me, what I'm taking away from this whole conversation is that it's not about achieving some big grand goal.
Right.
It's really about just like enjoying the everyday moments.
Yeah, and like really being present.
Yeah.
And finding joy in like even the small things.
I like that.
Like if you could sprinkle a little bit of that Ikigai magic into every single day, what would that look like?
Wow, that's a great question.
Right.
Something to think about for sure.
Yeah.
So, if you're listening to this and you're intrigued by this whole Ikigai thing,
Definitely check out the book.
Yes, Ikigai, the Japanese secret to a long and happy life. I highly recommend it.
It's a really good read. Very inspiring.
And, it might just help you discover your own Ikigai.
Exactly.
So that's it for this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This was fun.
This was great. Thanks for joining us.
See you next time.
Yeah, see you next time.